Hi, my name is Samantha Wyatt, and the title of my speech is The History Behind the Ponzi Scheme. With recent Wall Street behavior, such as the Bernie Madoff scam, do you ever wonder where the theory of moving money comes from? The Ponzi scheme is often referenced in both the classroom and life. It is important as business majors to have an understanding of the concept behind these scams. The Ponzi scheme, first suggested by Charles Dickens, is a fraudulent financial pyramid that robs Peter to pay Paul, and was first implemented by Charles Ponzi and later copied by Bernie Madoff. The Ponzi scheme was first applied in the 1920s by Charles Ponzi. He was so pretentious and flashy that the term Ponzi scheme now applies to most fraudulent financial schemes. The theory behind the Ponzi scheme is that victims are pulled into the scheme by being guaranteed a huge return on their investment. Investors are initially paid these returns with funds from new investors, which encourages them to leave their money in the investment. This plan is destined to fail, however, because eventually the number of people who want to redeem their investment will outweigh the funds brought in by new investors. Occasionally, a Ponzi scheme begins as a legitimate business. However, if the business is unable to pay the returns but continues business as normal, it becomes a Ponzi scheme. Although the term Ponzi was named after Charles Ponzi, two of Charles Dickens's lesser-known novels contain the earliest version of the recorded scams. In Charles Dickens's 1857 novel, Little Dorrit, the character Mr. Merdle was a fraudulent Victorian banker who was immensely rich and turned everything he touched into gold. As his tremendous profits spread, he was able to convince more and more investors to give him money. The scam continued as long as all investors had been paid on time. This is the exact theory behind Charles Ponzi's actions. Bernie Madoff shares many similarities with Charles Dickens's Montague Tigg in his 1844 novel, The Life and Adventures of Martin Chuzzlewit. Tigg is a thief who becomes prosperous by creating a life insurance company that pays off policyholders' claims using premiums of recent buyers. This is similar to Bernie Madoff, who revealed that the asset management department of his firm, Bernie Madoff Investment Securities, was one big lie. In conclusion, scams and frauds are a prevalent part of the business culture. These scams have significantly impacted the reputation of the business world, and as business majors, it is important to have an understanding of how these schemes work to prevent them from occurring in the future. Thank you.